Most of the thoughts in your head right now are not actually yours. They are informational parasites. They are social scripts, inherited fears, and marketing slogans that have successfully colonized your brain. If you didn't put them there through logic, you're currently being piloted by a ghost.
Sure, that's a harsh way to put it, but psychologically it is accurate. We are social animals. Our survival once depended on fitting into the tribe, so our brains are evolved to prioritize fitting in over being right. Welcome to the second link in the finite chain. I'm Maya Soul, cognitive psychologist.
And I'm Roman, vector principle logical strategist. Today, we are identifying the parasites. If you can't trace an opinion back to a first principle, it's not an opinion. It is an infection.
You're right. And just to ensure we're all on the same page, let me clarify what we mean by a parasite in this diagnostic. It's any informational script or borrowed opinion that has colonized your mind without your logical consent. These are the inherited fears and social shortcuts that spend your cognitive capital while offering you nothing but a secondary reflection of the herd.
Remember that logic is a closed system. A is A. But a parasite is a contradiction. It tells you to value things you do not actually want or to fear things that do not actually exist. These scripts are designed to steal your attention and your 4,000-week capital.
Let's take a closer look at why it's so difficult to kill a parasite once you find it. We often mistake the infection for our own identity because we have lived with it for so long. You have to realize that your personality is not a collection of shared slogans or trending opinions. If you identify an idea that was given to you by a digital proxy or a social group, you have to perform an immediate extraction. It's going to feel like you are losing a part of yourself, but in reality, you are just removing the rot. You are clearing the runway for an original move. Character is not what you add to yourself, it's what you have left after you strip away everything that is fake.
Exactly. It's about structural integrity. If your mind is full of other people's data, you have no room for your own moves. You're just a secondary reflection of a collective error. Think of your mind like a fortress. If the walls are built from the flimsy opinions of the herd, the first sign of objective reality is gonna tear them down. You need to verify every single brick. A parasite in your logic is like a crack in the foundation of a building. It might look fine while the sun is out. However, the moment the pressure of real life hits, the whole structure will collapse. You can't build a superlative life on a foundation of borrowed lies. You have to be the sole architect of your internal data, or you will always be at the mercy of the architects who built the parasites.
However, the most dangerous parasites sound like common sense. Phrases like "everyone says" are cognitive bypasses that allow you to stop thinking and start repeating. When you repeat without logic, you surrender your sovereignty. Identifying the parasite is only the start. The work begins when you act against the script instead of negotiating with it.
It's a losing strategy because in a deterministic universe, you're either the cause or the effect. By keeping a parasite, you choose to be the effect of someone else's cause. A parasite can't survive the light of a diagnostic. The moment you ask if this is objectively true, the script starts to fail. Most people avoid that question because they fear the silence that follows. They would rather be wrong with the herd than right and alone.
Which leads us to our diagnostic move for today. Pay attention to the next strong opinion you have. Ask yourself, did I reach this conclusion through my own logic, or am I just echoing a script to feel safe? If you identify a parasite, you must be willing to kill the script and embrace the friction that comes when you stop agreeing with the noise.
If you didn't build the thought through first principles, then burn it. Reclaim the space for a move that is actually yours. This isn't about being different for the sake of being different. This is about being real. When you burn the parasites, you are left with the raw materials of objective truth. Stop renting out your brain to the lowest bidder. Take back the deed and start building from scratch. The world doesn't need more echoes. It needs primary sources.
Stay vigilant. Next week, we move from identification to construction as we dive into the third link in the chain, objective ethics. We will discuss why your values must be grounded in reality rather than social pressure. See you in the next link.